strats to counteract Fenrir. I think we're about to start.
Let's go.
Yeah, we are starting now. Extremely amazing. Hearing some angry stuff. Good luck, have fun.
Fenrir being so new, I think a lot of teams don't know exactly how to utilize yet. And if you're new to Siege or you're new to this season, Fenrir, he brings along the fear. He's got 5 gadgets that he can pre-deploy across the map and only activate 3 of them. And what they do is they give you a little hallucinogenic black cloud that won't let you see, what is it, like 10, 15 meters in front of you. And so you're able to stop those swinging points. Ooh, that's a good call, especially for Villa. Able to take care of a lot of that extension utility and help him get into sight. I think that's a good pick.
I personally like to run Fenrir because when you throw his gadgets down, even when it's closed, it gives you the highlight letting you know where the players are. So you can keep it closed, undetectable from being shot and know that the player's there.
Yeah, that's pretty huge. Oh,
Hilux with Ying?
The Ying ban? Okay, is that a target ban? No quick execute potentially without a Capitao on that one.
Soulless ban, yep, very good ban indeed, but that will leave a zombie if Error 404 do not ban her. Mirror could still be played as well. Mirror's definitely a strong operator for Villa.
Yep, I think so. And if you're new to Siege or you're new to the last couple of seasons, Solas's gadget, and the reason that she's banned, is she can see intel from across the map. Tronic, she's gonna see you doing it. And you called it. It's the architect ban. Out of here, get her out of here. It's sad to see, but you know what that leaves? It's that Fenrir, baby.
Fenrir's up. There it is. Luigi does indeed like the zombie. Sad about that.
All right, so it's a classic.
That.
It's a classic strat on Aviator Games, 2 top floor sites, Aviator and Games Room. You also have Trophy and Statuary. Jeez. Tertiary site being dining room and kitchen, and then the site often never seen in NA. I'm not sure about the EU, is going to be living and library. That would be cool to see as well.
Also never seen. Never seen.
I say bring back that basement site.
No, don't bring that back. No, get this man out of here. He needs a doctor.
I do. That's the truth. Drinking may have been involved here.
It still is. Cheers, by the way.
Hey, yes, cheers. It's gonna be a great game. Let's check out this defense, baby. It's round number 1 as these two teams tie up to get one on. It's Intel City as they brought out the Valkyrie, like you said, going to be utilized all over the map. Mozzie, of course, to take care of some of those drones that come in. Little anti-intel in the mute.
C4? Can we see the Mozzie do a C4?
Oh, I think so. There's 4 C4s on the board. Somebody's getting blown up.
Definitely will be. See Philo, Guardian aggressive on that astronomy. I was about to call that Solarium there. I think that's Chalet.
Oh yes, still there in Chalet. Yeah, on the attacking side of it, do got some intel as well, as they did bring the Lion out. 4 sets of grenades in pocket with the Sledge and the Iana. Gonna have that flank watch as Doom brings out the Nomad and those air jabs. And look at this contest right here. Irish got the intel, knows somebody's there. We're gonna see the swing.
Now Irish running the A12. Big shotgun.
Sheesh.
But of course has that 1.5x, so it could be very valuable. Almost seen a wallbang from Philo there. Thanks for C4 from below by Hood.
Jeez, there's that first one off the board, and it's the Capcan no less. 3 still sit on the board ready to take him out. That's a huge pick, getting that ever-present Iana off the board.
Definitely. Sykes, of course, last time we streamed with Sykes, he was also one of the most loved players. So he was in the stream, everyone was loving Sykes, so of course, him being the first pick, it's gotta hurt the chat, it's gotta hurt a wee bit.
Gotta hurt a tiny tit. Body bounce tipped in favor of Error 404, as we've got him holding on the main stair.
See, yeah, but with that Valkyrie just holding there, not even on the cams, which is surprising. But we do have a cross angle coming in from Irish. Oh, PTC4 does not connect. Who'll get past? Yabaki gets Philo.
So now sitting into a 5v2, all resting on the shoulders of the Nomad and the Habana. Valkyrie full white as the flash rings out, but taken out on 90. Sheesh.
Last 190 and do Yabaki getting aggressive here, pushing out.
Boy, they're trying to find themselves a flawless.
Yabaku goes down. Duminsky. Duminsky being the team captain of Team Hilux. Can he bring it back with an ace clutch? Let's see what we have here.
Boy, got a lot to do, but it's going to end up getting taken out by the shoddy. Night, night.
Double shoddy of the Irish. Definitely works.
I like to call that.
I like to call that the dumf. So that AA12, I like to call it the dumf.
Yeah, the dumf.
The dumf.
The dumf. Yeah, after she got her rework, you saw a lot more of that shoddy play come out, able to take it from a distance. I really like that. I really like that call. And it proved to be successful there. I wonder with the Capcan coming out, if we might see a little bit of a Brava play.
I was just about to say that, yeah, but it doesn't look like it. We are seeing an IQ from Zest though, so that could cancel out those the C4s from below that were happening, because we still have 4 on the board.
Jeez, and with that IQ, able to see every single gadget being deployed by the defense as everybody brings one. That's a huge play by Zest.
Of course, these Mozzie pests that are going down at the bottom as well, I should be able to see those, so all the drones could possibly be for them, but, you know, sometimes people just get too aggressive with it and just lose the drone instantly.
So with 10 seconds left, looks like we're not going to see a 6-pick onto the Brava. Going to stay with that 4 sets of nades, possibly look for some of that underneath nade play, as they're going to have to be sussing out where those C4s are going to be sitting at anyways. You know Valkyrie's probably going to be placing a pre-play C4 at some point. Oh, man.
Capri might be getting a wee bit stealthy here. Could get a wee pick if they get too aggressive. Doesn't seem so. Sykes using the clone to their advantage, getting in there.
And here we are. What you're seeing right now is Sledge is getting inside of Laundry, going to head towards the kitchen area so that he can get some of those C4s from underneath. Got to get a little bit of intel up top or potentially use that Lion gadget and maybe see one of those strong cooks from the kitchen.
Seeing Sykes, remembering from last round with the C4, he's pushing in from the bottom this time as well, just along with Zest and Kaminsky. Names are screaming today. Oh no, Capri gets Zest.
Well, you called it. Had himself a bit of a lurk in the basement, came up to catch that kill on IQ, and it's huge as now all of their intel as far as gadget-wise is going to be unknown.
Yeah, definitely. We could be seeing an underground nade here coming from Duminsky. But does he know that Yabaku's there? He does not. Yabaku picks up Duminsky. Hoodle gets Sykes as well as a 5v2.
Wow, with a minute 45 left.
Fighting.
Yeah, down to the last
time.
Completely still doable. You got plenty of time to... Oh, no.
I don't think it's doable. Luigi, it's all up to you.
Not doable anymore.
Is he rolling out with a C4? Is this what I'm seeing? Yeah, it is. No.
A little bit of a cheeky play as he's challenged everybody to come out and take that fight with him.
R404 definitely showing the dominance on Villa.
Where is Ace? Oh, there he is.
Aggressive. Will he go on? Sneak it through there.
No way.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
The siege timing on that almost connected with the C4.
Luigi's game sense was just on top there. He just knew Luigi gets peppered by Irish a wee bit. June hole kill. Luigi gets Irish.
So there he gets his first kill, but it is traded out as the shoddy rings out. It's the shotgun meta, baby, and there's no exception here in the EU as Mute finds that last kill on the one tapper. That's 2 to the D.
Yes. 2 to the V indeed. R404. This is their preferred map, which is surprising. Actually, Hilux choosing this map, so they did. So it's surprising to see. Going to be seeing the same operator picks. Oh, Ash. Could we get aggressive?
Yeah, gonna get a little bit of try to get that entry early frag.
Oh, fuse as well. Luigi going for the fuse to play that verticality, like you just said as well.
So I wonder, they are bringing, of course, the Thatcher, not just specifically used to take care of breached and also to take care of some of those pesky gadgets. You know what I love about a Brava play if there's a mute on the board? If the Brava is able to take one of those mute jammers, you can plant on a mute jammer and keep yourself safe from an enemy C4. And I'd sure like to see a Brava come out.
I've only seen that ever happen. Like, the Nuke Jammer getting bravoed and then a C4 being. I've only ever seen that once with it, and that was on a wee minor league game a ways back. So it would be interesting to see that again.
I watched NJR get saved from a C4 on a meat plant after a Brava take, and it was just, I was like, wow, that is the strat. So to deal with some of the roam game, go ahead.
The fuses went away. Luigi switched to the ace, probably to get that hatch because they didn't have a hard breach beforehand. So it is interesting to see sacrificing the fuse for an ace charge.
And I'm wondering why we don't bring the Habana out as opposed to the ace. It takes 2 Selma charges to get rid of one of those barricades. We're only a few with the Habana who has multiple left to bring. But, you know, play who you're comfortable with, as the great theologian Pengu says.
I love that terminology. That was amazing.
So you talked about they did bring the Ash out for that entry. Dokkaebi to help suss out that roam game. Ace on the breach. Nades in the form of Doom bringing the Iana. And of course, going to have that ever-present IQ, as there is tons of gadgets on the board.
Definitely is. Yabuki probably senses this one's probably basement. No, just rotating it back to site. Now, Sykes, of course, is in basement. Could probably go for a wee bit of the pushing up pantry play. I think we might be actually seeing that. We do. Oh, the game by Capri down there.
You got the caster's curse, called him out, and he is gone. Body balance in favor of nobody. I didn't even see the Capcan get taken off the board. It's a huge pick as he's sitting 3-1. Still got to get 10 with those EDDs up.
4v4 left on the board. Zest is low though, currently sitting at 20 HP. I don't know how he lost that HP. Though I think he was maybe fighting Hoodle. I think he was the one who actually attacked Hoodle. Pushing him from the backside. Fido's got the vertical play, but they don't have a sledge or the Ash anymore to get those vertical angles. Yeah, he always picks up Minsky.
Man. Tons of damage ringing out on the attacker side of it, turning it into a low health versus full health in this 4v4.
Looks like Luigi's using those breaching Salmos up now. I don't know what is
there we go.
We can see some feet.
He wants those.
Get them. Irish just gets out all the way.
Able to WA his ASD his way right the heck on out of there, preserve his life. It's 35 seconds left in this 4v4. Hold on to your hats, because this is about to get spicy.
Saskus Yabuki could start off with. Pushing into side, just getting a wee bit more aggressive. 24 seconds left. Irish gets Minsky. Tamirez gets Luigi. 2v3. Definitely the fighter side of the heavy odds. They're all full HP. Irish gets Philo. It's all down to Zest.
Tough situation as Zest is now starting to push in towards sight. No diffuser though. He's gonna have to take these kills in 4 seconds. Not gonna be enough time to do it. And Alibi gonna take him down.
Timeout coming from Hilux. Probably the best play that they could be doing at this current point. Down 3 rounds on their map pick. They definitely have to do something here.
So we see Team Hilux take a timeout, and it works just in the way that any other sport works. You use a timeout to sit and talk about it. You use a timeout to maybe slow down some of that momentum on the other side of the team, or maybe you just got to figure out what the heck's going on. Now, Villa is decisively a defensive-sided map, so seeing a 3-0 up at the top and attacking team not taking a win just yet, still kind of standard. Team Hilux going to want to at least secure 2 before we get to that happen.
Yes, of course, we definitely do want to be seeing that. Now, Team Hilux definitely have to change their playstyle up just a tiny bit, because obviously they've been trying to play from bottom side while taking upstairs. They've been playing very separated, so I think they need to push a wee bit more as a team. Get in there, that might be a wee bit better for them in order for them to take their first round on attack. Now, they do have a possibility to even both these rounds up. If they take 3 rounds, they could even it up while they switch onto defense, but I don't know if that would be very likely for Team Hilux. It would be interesting to see, though. We've seen Osa being played from Luigi. We haven't seen Osa being out yet for a while, so it would be an interesting play. It looks like they are actually going to start pushing all from Fountain, play with it together. You know, as I said, they're playing closer together rather than always being so separated. It might be a lot better for their team. They might be able to pick up a couple rounds in this sense.
Gonna be tough to do it as they do bring out the Tachanka, though.
There you go.
The Lord himself.
The Lord. Lord Tachanka.
The Lord Tachanka. So you see him a lot more, at least in the NA, as since Smoke got his nerf with the shield being taken off the board.
RIP, by the way.
Yep, RIP. He's gonna be. I theorized that we might see more of a roaming Smoke and using those smokes to clear out rooms to get away instead, and potentially move into an FNG play. I'd be here for it.
I prefer shock. I'll always run shotgun on the Smoke.
almost undoubtedly, but not if you're doing him as a roamer. That'd be tough. And Mozzie head back down to the basement, hoping to catch himself another kill down there. See if they're gonna be able to find a way to deal with Mr. Carpy.
Yeah, Carpy definitely has been holding that downstairs very strongly. They's trying to get aggressive as well on that first floor, but Yabaku's there and waiting. He knows he's pushing from there. We're seeing it. Oops. Knock. Yeah, this Knock is on Six is back playing Knock. I'm pretty sure Six playing Knock. I think it was 70% of the time the last two major games that he has played, so he definitely is strong with Knock. Will be interesting to see if he can use that ability just to push past those Valkyrie cameras that are in play.
And they've got the intel on the Valkyrie as she starts to swing around. Got one potentially holding on the window. There's the double.
Ramirez.
The kill. His body balance tips in favor now of the defensive Gin.
Sykes doesn't look like he has the information. Gets Carpy though.
Oh, no way.
Gets Irish. Just a fraction of HP left. Irish obviously picking up that pick. Carpy is down on the defending side. 3v4, sorry. For Team Hilux, can they pull it back for this fourth round?
A bomb has been located.
So body bounce now tipped in favor of Arrow 4-4 in this 4v3. It's just under a minute and a half left.
Hilo dodging a C4, just siege timing again, just about dodged it. Looks like Hoodle's holding a dead-eye angle on that.
You could tell he's seen the Matrix before as he dodged that C4. Man, that was huge. Oh, man. So just outside of a minute left on the play, it's 4v3, all resting on the shoulders of Luigi, Doom, and Philo. Tachanka just being a menace with that fire, getting him out, ready to cook him. It's looking like a backside take, as a 90 take, as both Osa and Lion pushing up to get that control. IQ on the window going to be moving on around. It's a bunker down, baby.
Indeed. Iris is holding a cross angle all the way from office as well, waiting for them to pick that door. Do not know if Hilux is going to be pushing that way though. Dominski's looks like they're doing a cross angle now. Could be doing a cross angle. Yep, Philo's in the back as well. Yep, they're going to be doing a cross angle onto this because they have so much rotations opened up. It is definitely a possibility.
19 seconds left, and Osa's going to start to get her shield. Irish, unstoppable. He's 8-1, more lives than Mick Jagger as he's
Irish, 2v3.
Mr. Kirsten is down to a 1v3.
And it's all down to Philo. Gets picked by Hoodle. The Tachanka, the Lord himself, comes out and picks up the two-piece.
Cooking them. Jeez.
Indeed. Oh.
Boy, it's feeling pretty tough for the attacking team at this point. Yeah, at least have to take one in the first three. Hoping to catch themselves two in a row, but could be pretty tough as we head to the secondary trophy and statue.
Now we're going to be seeing Fenrir coming out. Irish finally getting off of that alibi play. One of run off Fenrir now. As you said yourself, Fenrir is very strong as he is a new operator.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
sad to see Tachanka, the Lord himself, taken off the board, but it's understandable. Bring him out for every play.
But he's brought out Frost, so it could be just as funny as a kill.
That's the dang truth. Expect to see a Frost inside of closet and potentially on that wolf or boar window, excuse me. Always seeing the Frost brought out on Villa play. Have you seen the Tachanka statue, the little Easter egg that you can carve in the first floor art? Oh man, just finally did that the other day. So beautiful.
I did that so long ago I forgot about it. Oh, the memories. The memories of the
bit of nostalgia.
A bit of nostalgia. Harpy, are you going back downstairs? I think he is as well. Gonna try and pick off one.
May's been successful every single time. They haven't found a way to stop him yet. He did die on the last round, getting his first death.
Last round. He didn't get a pick blue last round either. So maybe kind of a counter to him, just probably knowledge from Sykes getting that pick.
At least to see if where the push is coming from. It's still Intel City on the defense. It has been Valkyrie and Mozzie every single round.
Yeah. And Tamira is on that mute as well every single round too. We're just seeing Irish and Hoodle. They changed their ops up, you know, here and there just to get, you know, for the whatever they would need it for, I would say.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? It's 4-0. Keep bringing them if they can't figure out a way to stop them.
That's it. Sykes just rushing in.
That's tough.
Gets picked by Irish. Just push them.
Yeah.
Can't really do much about that. Irish
Sykes not having a great round as he's sitting at that 1 and 5. Oh my
Irish
lord.
gets dashed as well. Go on, Irish, jump out the window.
Let's see the cheeky plays here. 10 and 2 he sits. They have not found a way to stop Irish yet.
Luigi trying to get a wee sneaky pick. A wee pre-fire. Looks like they're all pushing now. They're all pushing together, sticking close. Don't stick too close. There's still 3 C4s on the board. It wouldn't be that close together now.
You know, that's what's tough. You have to take this gunfight on Irish in a 2v1 because he's winning every single one. But that raises the potential for an explosive ending. There are. You said it.
Turn on the window with Duminsky. Duminsky gets Irish. There's a chance he's down. Yabaki gets the C4 and Carby gets the double C4.
You called it. You said don't get together. They didn't listen, and they got caster cursed into oblivion. 3 C4s to end that round decisively. It's 5-0.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Hilux.
That is your fault.
It's just me. I keep calling out the boss, so I'm sorry. I'm just gonna shut up. I'll leave. I'm back.
Oh, tough. A 3-piece. Ouch.
I'm sorry. Sykes, bring it back. You're so loved by the chat. We want you. Come on.
We want you. Oh, my lord. Boy, it's a tough play for the attacking team. And defense going to bring out the same ops they've been bringing. It's the Fenrir back on Irish. Capcan going to be making himself a menace as you got to check every doorway and every single window. I'd like to see a little bit more communication on the attacking side of it. I'd like to see a little bit more of the buddy system in play. Take these fights 2v1, not 3v1, 2v1.
3 new operator picks for the attack. They're pulling a set of a jackal. That's bringing a lion. Oh, never mind. They brought the jackal again. I don't get that.
They're going to be heavy focusing on this roam game. Going to have to search out where these people are playing underneath so they don't get that same D4 site. Or same C4 done again. You're going to see him hold in master bedroom, much in the same way that they would if they were up top. It's going to be a heavy roam game as we're playing down on the tertiary.
Now, we've been seeing this a lot. Tamiras will be making a lot of fatals floor rotations with his shotgun, and then Yabaku would usually play close to them, so he could always, you know, bait the people into those rotation holes that were being made to get picked from either above or below, which is very interesting to see. Haven't really been seeing that being played too often. Sykes already in.
Well, they are just heading directly for
Oh,
sight.
they're already dead. Yabaku.
Man, Sykes gonna pay for his hubris is looking into sight. His body bounce tips in favor of Arrow 404. Sykes off the board early again.
Beetle almost wall banging Zester. Oh, he gets picked from Halo though. That's perfect. Hilux, can you get at least one in the attacking phase? Come on. Sass fighting. I think that was Carpy or Yabaku.
Jiggle peeking for his life. Oh, the siege timing on just missing that. Obviously, the players can't see the shadows like we can. Doesn't know how close he came to death as we're sitting 4v4 just inside of 2.
Carpy trying to just be stealthy again. Carpy being extremely stealthy. If Hilo picks up Irish, big pick 4th. Hilux have a chance. Irish is down. Push.
Huge kill on Irish. Now sitting in body balance in favor of Team Hilux as we sit 4v3 inside of this minute and a half left. Yabaka looking to get that kill on the laundry rotate. Here we go. The backstab.
Yes, it's one.
Got the shotgun out trying to get that second, but he's going to hold the pixel peek and wait for the push. Knows that he potentially has a buddy to come back him up on that, so he flips around on the pivot. Oh, no.
Hydro goes down. No. 2v3 4 definitely have an upper hand in body count. Yabuki picks up Duminsky. It's all down to Luigi, and he gets picked by Tamirez. R404 with a flawless defensive round for Villa.
Holy shit, a perfect 6-0. That, my friend, is tough.
That's rare. That is very rare, especially for Major League here at for Major League here at Nebula League. It's very rare to see a 6-0. Can Hilux bring back a couple of rounds now that they are in defense?
So here's the problem, right? If you put yourself in a 6-0 at the beginning, it's match point. They have 6 rounds to win one of them. And based on the gameplay that we've been watching, I think that's almost a guarantee.
Yeah,
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Team Hilux starting off with an aviator and games hole to start off with. We're going to be seeing a very different defensive operator lineup as what we were seeing from Era 404. We're seeing a lot more of a passive side over here at Team Hilux. They've got the the Jaegers, the LES devices, the magnets, and the thorn devices just to keep the aggressiveness from Era 404 behind. So isn't it interesting that they're playing a lot more passive for defense?
I like it. Well, they know that you almost can guarantee. I expected to see a little bit more of a trap op here because Arrow 404 for sure is going to rush into this site to get their next win. I do like seeing the Thorn brought out. If you're new to the latest rework for Thorn, she did just receive a 1.5 onto her guns, making her deadly.
Deadly. It's like a pea shooter looking C4 in my eyes.
Well, as she comes with that deployable shield, I think we'll be seeing her a lot of play, especially when coupled with the smoke. I love her gadget. Yes, it's lethal, but it's also that sound cue. You can hear those thorn traps going off from across the map.
Oh, the IQ. Being able to seize one on their phone. Live pinging it as well for the team. Going to see Yabuki maybe trying to get aggressive on it.
I also love the Monty play here.
Doodle just pushing up. The walking wall. To be able to get one. Just hold for the hip fires.
Oh my lord. Just being a menace on the top of those stairs. Iris gonna need to push up and help him out.
Ramirez gets Duminsky. It's a 4v4. Iris gets Sykes. Iris is 1 HP.
Oh my
Capri gets Luigi.
This could be it right here. We're sitting in a 4v2. IQ up in C4.
It's all down to Zest. Well, can you save the game one more round? Iris is 1 HP. Hoodle is very low himself. R44 pick up the diffuser. Probably going for a plant. Yeah, Hoodle's planting now.
Takes it to 50, takes it to 25. He's going to go ahead and stick this plant. Putting us in a post-plant scenario, and that's rough.
1 HP gets picked by Zest. It's all down to Hoodle. Get
him some barbecue sauce for that 4-piece, baby, as he clutches up that round. Huge play. I can't believe he got it on the Monty. Monty not getting his shield up in time. Hey, Ilo able to stay in this one for one more.
Hilux, good stuff. That was an amazing play from Zest, saving them on the brink of death, saving them for that one round. Now, what do we have to see Hilux to do to switch up that playstyle a wee bit more so they can win those rounds even better? Rather than having a 1v2, maybe they have a 2v1. Let's see what they can do. Going to be playing the Fenrir now. As you said, Fenrir definitely an interesting up in my eyes. I only use him for intel. I don't really use his gadgets. That's it.
Well, I like the gadget for the entry, especially when you find yourself in a 6-1 on the scoreline. Bringing out the Fenrir is going to allow you to stop that quick plant from coming in, that quick execute. I think it's a really heads-up play by Philo.
But they have Yabuki, never mind, just switch the, of course, right when I said, I was going to say they have the Twitch drones to take it away, but now they have the IQ to be able to see where they're at and just pick, and the Brava! There's the Brava!
Well, I'm seeing a reverse cap can if you're able to catch one of those.
Oh, yes! Yes, definitely. Would love to see that. But
it's a clue of 6 picks that come out.
Sykes as well with the Thorn. They could get a wee Thorn kill as well. So let's see what Tamirez does with that Brava drone. Could we see the Team Hilux kill themselves with their own gadget?
It would be amazing. I don't wish that on anybody, but it would sure be amazing.
Hey, dude, it'll be funny.
Yeah. Good. So on the attacking side of it, 4 sets of nades come out in the Sledge and the Iana as Irish. That the banger at 11-5 going to be trying to push in and get some of those early entry kills. As you said, IQ to suss out those gadgets, Brava to take them, and Yabuka going to be on that early entry.
Now we're talking about Irish sitting with that 11-5, but we're not talking about Yabuka.
Oh wow!
Amazing. Irish is Yabuka's now at 1 HP as well. Back to what I was saying. I was saying Tamira is Irish is 11-5, but Tamira is currently sitting at 6-1. He's only died once in this whole thing, and that was the round that they lost.
Jeez.
Irish going down to Zest. Tamira picks up Luigi.
So here we go. We find ourselves in a familiar situation as the body balance is sitting over. Oh, to nobody.
Zest picks up Yabuka.
Alive now.
Giving Yabuka a taste of the own
kills in 2 rounds so far.
Mm-hmm. Hoodle walking straight through a Capcom, even though there's a Brava. Straight through a Capcom. 3v3 left on the board. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Still plenty of time. There's that Brava taking the Fenrir trap.
See it? Oh no.
I saw it.
The Fenrir trap, that's tough. That could be huge on the late round here. It's 3-3 just inside of a minute and a half. And we're seeing a full rotate by IQ. She's going to head over to the steady side.
Where's the rotate? What?
To the skylight?
It's
Oh, rappel down that skylight, IQ. Do it. I dare you. That would also be amazing. And here we go. It's going to start pushing in from the 90 position. Still do have the Zest downstairs. Going to be able to utilize the C4, potentially a post-plant scenario or pre-plant scenario.
There's still 2 C4s left on the board. With 40 seconds left, that's plenty of time. There is no needs left on the board for Era, though. Darn,
no way.
Almost. Almost. Oh, Tamira is Nubinski getting into a battle. Nubinski looking like he got a little bit of a worse end of that. There was one of the C4s going down, picks up Hoodle just a wee bit. Hoodle's still alive though. Tamira's gets Philo. Tamira's gets Nubinski as well. 3v1.
So all here we go. It's going down. It's all down to
the flat down. And
15 seconds remaining. Attackers are activating the diffuser.
Boy, this is completely doable. We watched him do it on a 4-piece earlier. Going to try to see him do it again. The pre-fire through the long angle doesn't catch him. He's going to take it.
Taking the
huge, dominantly taking that first map. Holy cow.
Definitely. Now I'm just going to ask you, are we doing a wee 5-minute break, or are they ready to play another one straight away before we announce anything? I would like to know that. That was an amazing game though, coming from Era 404. Definitely losing 1 round. That's it, 1 round. And
round.
What's going on?
Boy, and you know what? If you look at that score line or the scoreboard as well, it's kills spread across the board. You had a couple of dominant kill leaders, but everybody putting the work in on that one.
Yeah, it was an amazing match to see. Of course, I said at the very start, Era 404's map is Villa. They definitely love that map. So it is, you know, is expected. Chalet, moving on to Chalet. Now we've seen Era 404 play Chalet, I think it was 3 times in Nebula League so far, and I believe they've only won one of them, or I think it was maybe a draw on it. So it was, so Chalet definitely maybe not be their best map, so it would be very interesting to see how Hilux performs against Era 404 on Chalet. What's going on here? Are we moving straight on to the next map? Not getting any information. Oh, we're getting the okay, right? So we're going to be going into doing that. We're going to go for a wee 5-minute break, so we are. Me and Whiskey are going to go have a wee bit of a drink together, so we are, and then we'll be back very soon.
Yeah, that's right. Cheers, baby. We're coming back from that number 2. It's going to be Chalet and a banger.
Hello and welcome back to Nebula League. Now, the last map we saw was insane. Hilux only took one round. Of course, I'm back with vodka. I mean, no, gin. I mean, no, whiskey. That's it.
That's right, boy. Pour us a double because we needed after that last round. Huge defensive play by Arrow 404, shutting down the attacking team. I mean, it's defensive sided map on Villa, but I mean, sheesh.
Now we're going to
Jeez,
see Hilux defending first. Now, let's see what Hilux can do with the defensive start. Can they do the same? Can they bring it up 6-0?
So what's win conditions here for Team Hilux? What are they going to do to shut down this clearly aggressive Arrow 404?
Now, Arrow 404, they love to play a little bit of Frost and Mirror. So they do. Which on this map, I've seen a lot of Frost and Mirror being played on Chalet, which is surprising. I know Mirror is a good play, but Frost is weird. So
I tell you what, in NA, we see Frost on Chalet every single round.
Really?
Every single round. Yeah, because she not only do you have to look for those traps inside the window, guaranteed to see one maybe inside of mud. Carpy. But you also have to shoot down to vault in. So you'll see some frost traps on the library holds, potentially on that top mez hold as well, making sure that they're looking down when they vault in the window. Huge on some Chalet play.
Okay, I mean, we're getting a little, we're starting now, which is amazing. And we're also getting a wee bit of hate, so I am, because of course I like to mess up names, sometimes on purpose, sometimes not. And it's Carpy, not whatever I was saying.
Hey,
Hi,
drinking may have been involved here. My name is Whiskey Glitter.
Yeah, cheers, by the way, cheers.
Cheers, cheers. Let's go. So you're gonna stick with that standard Flores ban. Huge for taking out that utility, especially on the push-in for basement and the top site. Who are we gonna see? Who's the target band to take out here? Is it Ying again?
I'm guessing Dokkaebi.
Dokkaebi, sure.
I'm guessing. Let's see if I'm right. Whoa.
Osa? Interesting. Not generally a band that we see on Chalet, but potentially there's some intel that we might not know about.
Or a player.
Yeah.
Don't really ever see Osa being played.
Yeah. Not generally. Maybe on Coastline or Clubhouse.
But I think I've seen Osa being played for basement. That's it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's good. It's good to have that shield, especially putting yourself.
Bring us the Azami. Come on, bring us the Azami. We know what's coming.
Leave her on the board. Oh my lord, that has to be a target
Azami's
man.
alive and she's ready to destroy. Hilux, are you going to compromise on that?
So here's what we just watched, right? I talk about the 5 golden ringers of defense, and 2 of them were taken off the board. It was intel heavy, but that leaves the architect gonna be able to bring all of these cheeky peekies. Azami or Azame, depending on where you hail from, changes the game of Siege in that her Kiva barriers are able, every peak you thought you knew, every crosshold that you thought you knew has changed with the Kiva Berry because she's able to generate new peak spots on the fly. Huge is why she's banned out 68% of the time, the highest banned operator.
But Duminsky's definitely going to compromise that. I'm going to create his own pixel peaks. It's going to be very interesting to see. Can Team Hilux take their first round on defense for Chalet? Let's see what's going to happen.
So to do that, they brought out the Warden, who won't be blinded by the light or any smokes that are come in. Anti-intel in the form of the Mute, Wamai, and Jaeger to stop those projectiles from coming in. And of course, we talked about it, the Architect going to be changing how the layout of the map goes.
Yeah, of course, we're going to see Fuse or hits. Okay, yeah, but keep playing the Fuse. Maybe going to try and just decimate the site below, but how is he going to get into the library with all of the players playing above? See, we picks or spot peak.
Yes. Whoa! Almost paid for his hubris there.
Double spawn peak there. That was Sykes and Zest both spawn peak in the same window and did not connect against. I think that was Tiberius. No, it's not.
No
it's Irish.
way.
And Irish compromises. Irish taking the first pick on Chalet.
Zest pays for his hubris as he tries to spawn peek. The thing is, at this level of gameplay, if you're gonna go for the spawn peek, then you really gotta be about your business because everybody is looking for it. And is this a first floor site? Are we seeing a tertiary site being played first? Let's go. A little bit of contemporary Siege mixed into the old world European style. I like it.
This is very common over here, and so it is very common. It's always a bar gaming being the first site being played over here.
I wonder why we don't see a Mira being brought out for that.
Wait, I thought Mira was. Where's the Mira? Come on, Hilux. Why have we got a Jaeger? Oh, Luigi does not pick up Irish. Philo gets Irish from the side though.
That's tough. Keep Bears doing their job at keeping them off the mezzanine. Still got Warden playing on the deployable up top of blue side here. And just like that, we have full library control.
That's amazing. There's no one top fireplace.
What I like to see here is Thatcher being utilized in maybe not his non-breach essential way.
Oh, he gets sakes.
Yeah,
lack of intel. Where's the Valkyrie? She got bombed. Hilux definitely out of the advantage.
Fuse is so huge. How did you not hear him coming? Put your headset back on, Warden. Come on, baby.
He's literally wearing one in game. Listen.
Oh, Lord. So body balance tipped in favor of Arrow 4. It seems like I've been saying that a lot this evening, but they do find the kill on Sledge, bringing it a little bit closer, but not equalized.
Carpy picks up the Minsky. And Hoodie, I believe it is, by the way. It's not Hoodle, it's Hoodie.
Oh, okay. Whoopsies.
Yep, we'll move through that again. Yep.
You know what? Words are tough, bro. That's your
words
local
are tough indeed.
Oh,
welcome to Nebula League. We screw up names and have a good time. Let's go.
That's right. Hashtag vibes, baby. Arrow 404 taking round number 1, and then a decisive attacker win.
Now, Hilux, come on. We need to be seeing a little bit more aggression. We did see that Warden sitting on those stairs holding the same angle for a very long time. Not
here's
obviously
what I find. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, here's what I find difficult. In the last match, we watched Hilux losing their 1v1s. They're still obviously incredible game players, or they wouldn't be in the comp league setting, right? So, but that's the problem: is every single player is good, is better than your standard ranked Siege player. So you need to be taking these gunfights with a buddy. You have to be taking them 2v1, especially when you're coming up and trying to face people like Irish and Yabuko.
We're seeing what you said there. Thorn being played for the deployable shield to be placed above blue. As you said, with that deployable shield. We're going to be seeing S again with this pumping up top. It looks like he's going to run out maybe on balcony.
Interesting.
He's getting ready.
Yeah, he was giving a little bit of show for the drones that are watching. Maybe force it. Oh no, he is. He's still holding that angle.
He's still holding that. Yeah. He's getting aggressive
I
on
respect you.
He's definitely got some big coconuts, let's say.
Yeah, I was about to say, got a giant set on that man as he goes for the second. What I loved about that Thatcher play, what I was trying to say earlier, is he's not necessarily always used for getting your breach set up. You could see it on the last play where they were using the Thatcher and the EMPs to get rid of those Jaegers, to get the nades in, to take out those deployable shields. It's real heads-up play. Some of the smartest players in the world play Siege.
Harpy using that zombie barricade for himself. I keep on calling him Capri because I'm thinking of the Ford Capri. I like old cars and it's beautiful. Okay, Kaminsky.
Yeah, it's not an insult. It's a compliment.
Yeah.
Huge hold up in libraries. They got 2 set up, trying to not let that fuse back in like he got in on the last round. The body bounce tipped in favor of the defense right now as Irish, huge pick, is taken off the board. And here we go as Sledge starts making his way inside.
Hilux definitely doing a different word, Mitch, so don't say that again. Hilux are doing a better defense, so they are on that library side, definitely holding top fireplace and blue stairs a lot better, so they are, because they realize that's where our 404 push from last time. Zest is holding up there extremely well, along with Luigi on those blue stairs, covering the cross angle. Hoodie! Oh. Did he see his...
Look at this. What a cheeky setup that he's got ready.
Just see them just a tiny wee bit. He's just holding there. Luigi doesn't mind though. Just holding the angle. Thanks, gets to Ramirez.
Heyo, Hilux. Now we're sitting in a 5-2.
Luigi gets the
We're
uppercut.
gonna get to find their first round here. Got to deal with this knock-up on Mez.
Pre-fire. Seeing Capri getting aggressive on Luigi as well. Hoodie and Capri are last two alive. Yeah, screw those ADSs. don't have any nades left, but yeah, screw them. Seeing pings coming out from the team. Looks like it's to anyone though. Sykes.
Sykes.
Sykes
Waiting for that push in.
Go.
Well, it's all you got to do at this point. It's 11 seconds left. Bunker down, wait for the eventual push you know's coming.
Carpy gets Sykes. Hoodie gets Zest. Carpy goes down. It's all down to Hoodie.
3 seconds left, and they're gonna find it.
Let's
Go! Now it's time to equalize. We got ourselves a battle. As casters, we don't have favorites. We want to see everybody do well. We want the war of attrition. We want to see it go the whole hog, baby. Let's see Team Hilux bring this back and get us into a decider third round map.
Everyone here knows that Nebula. I love my 8-7s. Every map, 8-7. I don't care. I just want to see. I just want the love to watch Siege. And when you're watching it, the only thing that you're using your seat for is just to rest a tiny tip of your ass. That's all I want. Okay, I love seeing this aggressiveness and passiveness come from both teams. It's an 8-7. It's so intense. It's amazing. That's what I want to see. Team Hilux, R404, please give me that. I just want to use that edge of my seat. Come on.
Well, you know, I'm gonna eat my words here, as we've now seen a tertiary site 3 sites in a row. Yeah, it's some contemporary siege here. I like it. Let's go.
We'll probably end up seeing that castle playing us upstairs. You'll probably remove the wall into a office master. Oh no, it's reinforced. Never mind. I eat my own words. But the castle will be playing upstairs.
I like my words with a little salt and pepper.
I've got vinegar beside me. I'll use it.
So here we go on the defensive side of it. You talked about the castle being brought up to stop some of those rotates. Maybe make it a little bit tougher to take that top floor site. Got Fenrir gonna make the push in tough. The architect on the board, and of course those projectile denial in the form of Wamai on the attacking side of it.
The hatch. They reinforce the hatch inside a master bedroom though, so they don't have a quick rotate back to site. So they're sacrificing themselves so they don't get the site, which is interesting to see. Irish on that sledge. Could we be seeing a nade from below? Dude, he's just pushing in. Artie and Library. Artie picking up blue, so he is. Ramirez as well. R404, they're just taking basically the whole upstairs.
Wow.
We just need to take piano and bedroom and they're sorted. That's it.
That's one of the things about locking off all of upstairs is you leave yourself open for the take if you're not there to capitalize on it. 3 defenders still sitting up top though. Gonna be a tough take for this attack.
I love when the cross angles from R404. I thought he had not hit. Oh, I thought the nade hit him in the back and killed him.
Must have been a Wamai upstairs somewhere. There we go.
Zas gets Luigi. Zas goes down. Or Zas gets Hoodie, sorry. Zas down.
Oh, and just like that. The defensive players are so he's gonna be recoverable, but they are coming up to try to finish that kill. We're sitting in a 2v2, technically a 2v1. There it is.
Picks up Philo.
Pretty standard round as far as that went. The push in, the take. I liked that they had 3 people still sitting up top, but at some point when you get the kill, when you get the second kill, it's time to bunker back down to site and hold those angles once you got that numbers advantage. Good play by Arrow 404 as we head into round number 4.
That's it. You get those couple of picks, you waste the time, you pull back the site and you hold on the site just as tight as a baby. Hold on to your hand and you question your own strength.
Oh, and there's the Frost you talked about her. Doom bringing her out.
Duminsky loves the Frost. I've seen that a few times coming from Duminsky on Chalet. He likes to place one usually on the window and then on library window as well. There it is. Duminsky definitely loves that frost. Actually has got, I think it was a total of 3 kills with the frost mods in Nebula League alone, from what I know. So Duminsky definitely very strong with frost.
10 seconds.
Where did the first frost go to?
It was on the window of this scenario, so you can see it now.
Oh, yep. Okay. Yep. That's a good pick too. I wonder if we don't see a frost trap go down in the mud, as that generally will generate a kill, or at least some sound that somebody's pushing in from your bottom.
Yeah, definitely. Seeing a lovely little lineup for attacking here. We're seeing, you know, we've got our aggressors, the Irish and Haiti, very aggressive, and then we have our passives, Carpi and Yabaku, and then Tamira is just playing support. It's a very, very well balanced attacking side coming from our 404 right now.
Yeah, your standard setup. You got your flank watch, you got your entries, and you got your breach.
Keep it simple. If it's not broken, don't fix it, like you said.
There we go. Absolutely. And the kill onto Zest as the headshot gets wrung out. Body bounce tipped in favor of Arrow 404. That's a huge pick. Zest proving himself in the kills that we're seeing in the last map.
Zest definitely is a good player. But we can see those castle barricades going down already.
Boy,
those castle barricades don't really mean nothing to breach charges. And we still have ours, and Yabaku's already used all 3 breach charges. I don't know on what, but he's used all 3.
Jeez, no kidding. That's a huge bit of util off the board.
Yeah.
As we're now sitting, and there we go, pushing into mud. No frost trap there to deny him entry, so he's going to be giving himself a free look. Potentially going to have himself a little bit of a backstab.
Udi and Carby just both pushing. Oh, from the
hello! Jeez, that equalizes the numbers there as Hoodie gets taken off the board. Now looking at 4-4, just outside of 1.
Hilux definitely learning from their mistakes, pulling a wee bit back now from the room, as you can see. Luigi and Sykes they're still up there, but they pulled back from their positions, and it's making our 404, of course, rethink their push.
Philo jiggle peeking for his life here, doing a great job at stalling him out. At 53 seconds left, 4 stacked apiece. Hold on to your seats, folks, because this is gonna get spicy.
What happened to the time? It's only 40 seconds. What happened?
Boy, they've got sight open, but there's so many angles that they're gonna have to potentially contest. And Ash is walking into sight. Here we go. Gonna start to see that plant get down. Oh! Irish. Jeez. Finds the kill onto Philo.
Definitely showing his downwards now. Luigi, he's pushed up from his above. He stopped the plant. That's good enough. He stopped the plant. That's good.
That's all he needed. So now
he's not really in position for the plant. With Yabaku watching the cover.
Got himself. And it's a post-plant scenario. 2-2.
Oh, Size hit the mirrors.
Boy, this
amazing kill.
Play here.
Sykes pushing up, slowly pushing on the Yabaku. It looks like they're going to try and pinch him in, which would probably be their best position if they could. Sykes going for the bait. Yabaku picks Sykes up. No
way. Oh my gosh.
With a beautiful play. The bait didn't work. He knew the other one was above and just switched to him. Absolutely amazing player coming from our 404. Going on to round number 5. Hilux with 1 on the board. Have a total of 2 rounds today. What's going on, Hilux? You dominated your last game, but it was a very close one. I think it was like a 6-7 maybe, or something along the lines of that. Or not a 6-7, a 5-7. What's going on?
Boy, that was a huge heads-up play. We talked about Yabuka saying you got to find a way to deal with him, and he takes on the 1v2 post plant. Personally, I would have waited just maybe even 10 seconds longer for your partner to get in place so you can take that gunfight at the same time. It's a different outcome and a little bit closer if they play that one together.
Lack of communication definitely hindered Hilux there. I think that's the thing. Dominsky back on the frost, doing the same frost mass as always. One's in the library and then the other one will go in the window. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not.
He's gonna call you a liar today.
He's calling me a liar. Maybe doing a wee sneaky one. He's doing a wee sneaky one.
Boy, I love the unexpected frost traps. Just putting them at the top of the stairs or on the mid landings for stairs,
Just
that kind of
random.
stuff. Where did the third one
I can't
go?
tell you the piano.
One on piano,
piano.
one on library.
Two on library.
Two library. That was the call. Okay.
Yeah, he always has them in library.
Yep. You know what I'd
I'm
also
sorry,
I'm
Kaminsky. I'm sorry I'm racing your straps. I know the other teams watch this and they probably know about your straps, but there's both your cross masks on anyway.
Huge pick as they take Hoodie off the board.
The
whole set of nades gone. The Kobe as he takes out two all along.
Amazing kill.
Huge play.
Hoodie, where did Hoodie go down?
That was taken off the board. I can't remember how that happened.
So fast.
It was a big pick.
It was a big pick and I missed it. I was too busy shouting Kobe.
Body balance equalized here as we're sitting 4v4 just inside of 2. We're gonna start to see some of that library take.
Yeah,
got the library.
Luigi.
Boy, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Fuse back into library again.
Oh, gets picked by Stakes though. Ramirez almost goes down, gets picked up those. Pick Stakes.
That's that buddy system in play right there. Yes, you got the frag, but you paid for it in a big way.
Irish
As body
low.
balance tipped to Arrow 404 again.
Irish is low. Even with Philo's P shooter, he definitely could pick up Irish. Irish gets Zest. And never mind, Irish gets Philo as well.
He said 5 HP in a dream, and he lived that dream as he finds himself the double to take the next round. Sheesh. Boy, Arrow 404.
Where's the error? There is none.
That's true.
What's going on?
It's a bit of a mind game.
Hilux, what are you gonna do? You've lost 4 rounds in defense. Can you bring back another one before the switch? Can we see it? Can we see it at least?
I think they're going to be okay with at least having the one. They'd be satisfied with 2 on the split as it's fairly standard. Chalet is defensive sided, I mean, for the most part, but can be completely sided as well. So if we see a 4-2 or a 5-1 split on the half, potentially Team Hilux could put themselves in a pretty good position and try to capitalize on the aggro nature of attack on Chalet.
It's all about communication. We're seeing a wee bit. Obviously, we can't hear them, but I think it's the lack of communication. You know, we saw that 1v2 situation in Kitchen where if they communicated, just hold on your peak, don't peek just for a second, hold back, I'll peek them, and then we can play off it. If they just did that, just a wee bit, they would have won that round. But sometimes the communication isn't there. You get caught up in the heat of the moment, and you're just aggressiveness. You just see red, and then you just have to shoot everything. And of course, that's what happened to Hilux, I believe.
Yep. I think you're absolutely right.
I'm not a pro player.
That's why we're casters and not players. Absolutely.
That's it. That's why we're casters. We tried out for a team. We got called worse than dog shit, so we didn't do it. Okay.
I believe it was Tom J. Sherlock who said my aim was the same as a stormtrooper. So I talk for a living.
Well, think of the bright side. You get to go on a Death Star now.
That's right. We're gonna sit down, chill, and have ourselves a drink here.
I'll blow up later. Don't worry about that, though. Have a good time now.
So here it is. The Siege is a game of intel and inches, and so far the Team Hilux is bringing out neither. No intel really on the board to speak of, and...
Hoodie gets picked by Dominsky, though. Got very aggressive there, just trying to compromise. Did not work out, though. Dominsky was there and ready.
That was a huge pick. Two nades off the board pretty early. Still got 2 in the pocket.
Ooh.
There it is. There it is. Carby finds the headshot. No way!
As well. Get the hands, Carby.
If that happens at the same time, he loses his life.
Down as well. Carby's fighting everyone. He's lit up Sykes and Zest is on his window as well. Yabaku's there as well to answer the call. 3v4. Plant is going down.
Look at that. Wow. Minutes 10 still left on the board, and it's gonna be a post plant scenario as they get it. Got it.
Yabaku gets Seth. It's a 2v4. 2v1. Irish gets Sykes. All down to
Luigi gonna have
Luigi.
to pocket himself a 4-piece to win this one out. Got to start that defuse at 7 seconds, but he's not gonna even get close to a chance. Thermite gonna hold that cross. Yeah, it's tough. If you got 4 players on the board with man advantage going into a plant, it's gonna be tough to find every single cross.
I'm not seeing the error yet. You're gonna need to explain your name to me later on in the interview, error, because I don't. There's no error here. It's just pure decimation.
This is a master class of Siege on 2 separate maps. Now, let's see if that translates to the defensive side of it. You think we're going to see some pretty aggressive setups? I say that, and here we go with the mirror already. Yep.
Yabaku with the mirror. What's the spawn site? Oh, it's Bar Games. So we're going to be seeing the mirror looking onto the hatch of library, you know, just in that wee area of using that. Watch up the hatch of the library. It's a very, very strong mirror. I love to use it myself, so we're seeing some mirrors with the frost as well.
It's going to be the difference maker as you don't have to hold in to library to still hold library. Yeah.
We don't see it as army though.
Interesting play.
We're seeing
no zombie, no Fenrir, no, yeah.
Do we even have, we'll have a global shield from Tamiras, so at least we'll have one of those, but we're seeing observation blockers coming from Irish. I don't even know if one of them will even go down. I prefer the bulletproof. I don't know about you.
It kind of depends. I like the observation blockers if we're going on to say like Clubhouse. I like to put the observation blockers on Catwalk and stuff like that. But the thing is they've got such a passive setup, a both passive and aggressive setup in the library that if you take away that intel, you're not going to be able to. Your Twitch drones, if you bring them, are going to get taken off the board fairly quickly as they can't see where the shots are going to be coming from.
We're just seeing a wee sneak peek. I don't know if you saw it, but we saw a sneak peek of a frostmat on the main window. Could we see that being it's risky, but it could be a possibility. We're seeing Carpy downstairs as well. Carpy really does love playing in the bottom of the map and then slowly making his way back to the top when a couple players go down.
Yeah, a little bit of a backstab, and it's proved to be successful several times in a row.
Oh, Irish. I don't think Irish realizes how close he is to Philo.
I don't think he does either. They got to know that some of the push is coming down there as he saw those drones.
Carpy's there as well, though. Carpy's there. If Philo pushes up and even gets Irish, Carpy will be there to retaliate. Here we go. We've got Carpy pushing him from behind. Picks up Philo.
That's the buddy system in play there as Maverick's taken off the board. Body balance tipped in favor of Arrow. 404.
Irish currently fighting, I think it was Luigi outside, or maybe Dominski. It was Dominski. So he is Zest, obviously pushing below. Irish gets Dominski. Zest pushing from below, trying to fight Carpy. Physics goes down. Oh, he doesn't. Picks up Tamires, and then Yabaku picks up Physics.
We find ourselves in a similar situation here. It's 4v2 as they're going to start to push into sight and get themselves the plant going down. Boy, just pre-firing every single wall.
Yabaku gets Zest. It's a 1v3, all down to Luigi. C for going out, does not connect. All cross angles being held. Luigi can't pick. Yabaku gets Luigi. Defenders win.
I love the ragdoll mechanics of this game. He gets shot and imagine immediately crashes into the shelves.
Match point. Could we see R404 taking the win against Team Hilux with only losing a total of 2 rounds?
Man, error 404. What a dominant display. What a masterclass here. What is the win conditions for Hilux? What can they do to stop this incredibly aggressive error 404?
Protect your bombs from being
aggression, fake fire with fire. Let's get it. Go.
Get in there and get some. Point your gun and shoot it. That's good advice.
Pick up an LMG and just don't stop shooting. You gotta hit something.
We had to slow down town as Arrow 404 brings out the Goyo, the Capcan, and the Aruni. So what they're trying to do here is they're going to lock down sight or potentially some of the extensions forcing the attacking team to use a ton of util, and it's going to waste a ton of time. Looks like we might be going for the stall game to
There
end
we
this
go.
one.
We've got the hatch broken. That's the usual. We room upstairs, we break the hatch, we hold, and then when we need to, we fall back from it.
Attackers objective
That's what I'm used to. That's the play I'm used to. So, see, I feel like I'm back at home.
Brought him home. On the attacking
Okay.
side of it, we're going to see Zofia being brought out. I love this call.
Looks like Hilux is playing a very passive, attack. Pinging the doors, waiting to push. Sitting on the repels. It is very interesting to see how Hilux are playing a little bit, a lot more passive compared to the way that Air 404 play. They just go. They have one gear, go, and it's amazing to see that. Sykes just doesn't know if he just tapped one bullet there. He just doesn't know though. Oh, C4. Oh, very close.
Oh no! Boy, we've been saying his name all night
He
long. He
gets
puts himself at a 9-5.
He's out of 9.
Irish,
Yes.
yeah. Yeah.
What? Tamira's success. It's a 4v2 for the win.
Here it is, Rhino. It's a 4v2. Just inside of 2 minutes. Doom pulling out the pistol for some reason. Going to take a little bit of damage. Arrow 404 trying to put this one away.
Doesn't get to this game.
Let's go. Boy, just trying to stay in this one. Arrow 404 trying to lock this one away. Team Hilux trying to keep themselves in it. Doom pushing in. Going to take this contest onto the West Main. Steve's going to lose his life for it. It's all on the shoulders of Luigi now to try to keep themselves in this match. It's going to be huge as he's going to start. Oh, no. Sound cue goes out as he hit that K barrier. That's tough.
Luigi, your brother's gone. Mario is away, so it's all up to you. Let's see if you can play this right back and keep you in the game. He's getting the pings. He's going for a floor bank. Does not connect, though, Luigi.
That would have been
He
huge.
has a minute left. He has plenty of time left for him. He has a full upstairs control, and the hatch is already broken for him, so he does not need to waste the pallets. Looks like he's going for a bait with the pallets and then going to push away. Might be able to get a long angle.
He does see it. Luigi trying to keep this one alive. He's going to have to drop this hatch and take this gunfight. Does he know where the last player is? 37 seconds left. He's going to get his drone inside.
Time to drone Sweetos, never mind. Mozzie gets it, shoots his own drone. Holding that hatch. Yabaku versus Luigi.
Not falling to
He's
the
gonna
bait.
drop down. Gets picked by Yabaku. 4-14.
Oh my lord, it was an Arrow 404 game, completely dominant on both maps. Holy cheesy.
That was insane. 1 wee second, let me message Yabaku and get him in here for an interview.
Boy, guys, what in the world did we just watch? A completely masterclass of Siege, and if you want to, take some notes. Coming to a ranked round near you. Some of those cheeky, peeky holes that we saw just proved completely dominant and overwhelming Team Hilux in this best of 3. It only took 2.
It only took 2 rounds they lost. We're just sorting out he's 2 minutes for the interview.
So here's what we're going to do. Refill your beverage, folks, as we're going to sit back and maybe get a chance to talk about it, find the who, what, when, where, and why. It'll be answers at the bottom, potentially, when we come back.
Hello and welcome back. Nebula League Major Week. Now, R404 just 2-0'd Team Hilux with only losing 2 whole rounds. Whiskey, that was an amazing match to see, wasn't it?
Boy, I just couldn't believe in the masterclass that we just watched. It was above, it was below, it was the roam game, lurk everywhere, C4s on the board. It was just really enjoyable to watch.
Now, of course, we are joined here by the team captain and manager, Yabaku. Say hello.
Hello everyone. Pleasure to be here.
Now, after that, I have to ask you this. How do you feel after taking the win with only losing 2 whole rounds?
I don't know, man. I'm still a bit sleepy. I mean, I was in bed the whole game. I don't know about you guys.
In bed?
He was taking it easy, relaxing for that match.
I mean, I'm saving my energy, guys. I don't know about you. My team is doing all the work.
My team. Well, you proved yourself pretty prominent in a bunch of those kills. Definitely saw you putting on a masterclass of play on the Villa. Who's your IGL? Who's calling out those plays?
Currently it's quite improvised. It's between me and Tamirez as a duo for short calling.
How long you guys been together as a team?
We're kind of in a team reform right now actually. But me, Tamirez are kind of the core, let's say, that stuck around.
So it's kind of a little bit of a new team shaking some stuff up. Did you get a chance to do some VOD review, or what did you do leading up to this match to prepare for it?
Oh yes, the preparation. I guess you could say we had a really good warm-up from the Community Cup earlier today, the Blast Community Cup we played.
Well, I guess that will do it.
Oh yeah, placed in the semi-finals for that.
Heyo.
Hey,
And had to leave just because we didn't have enough time to keep playing it.
Is this different from your guys' last season play, or is this pretty similar to how you guys have been playing?
We're shaking it about a bit, you know. Can't stay the same and predictable, especially when our games are getting streamed and casted by these wonderful people.
Yeah.
We're getting VOD reviewed every single game.
Now, was there any bans that the opponents made in Hilux? Was there any bans or anything that they did that kind of stumped your attacks in any way?
Yeah, it's the part where they actually reinforced walls and we couldn't just shoot through them. That was quite quite annoying. I don't like to see that happen.
You don't like to see. Well, we did say that. Yeah, we were saying in the last stream. Yabaku, when you played, I think it was 2 games ago. You played Sledge a total of a 90% rate when you were attacking.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Also, I have one question to ask everyone. So I love to ask this question. So if there was any operator that you could ban in Siege forever, attacker or defender, and never see them again, who would it be?
Ban an operator forever. That's kind of mean. That's quite targeted. But
It is.
Like,
Yeah.
I kind of want to say, fuck Fenrir off. I don't want to see him ever again. If I'm ever blinded by that ever again, I'll be mad.
I'll be mad.
You will be getting Fenrir permabanned against this anyway, so no one could actually play him. Thank you.
Whiskey, have you got any other questions you'd like to ask?
Well, you know, what do you got coming up? I know you said that you just got done and got yourself in the semifinals for the Blast Community Cup. What else are we looking forward to seeing from Error 404 coming up?
Currently we are exploring options. As we are just building the team up. We're not trying to get too committed too early, you know, biting off more than we can chew. But we are exploring as many options for any potential leagues and obviously aiming as high as possible, not settling for less.
Sure, yeah. Well, I tell you what, as a NA caster, it was absolutely delightful to watch this completely aggressive European play style. So I was a big fan of it, and I'm looking forward to seeing more what you guys bringing out.
Yeah, of course.
My final thing to ask you, is there anything that you want to say to any of the other teams competing in Major League?
The other Major League teams, who? I don't even know who we're playing against, bro. I'm just here.
You can click on the stream. There's a leaderboard currently up. You can look at that. If there's any teams that you may have like a wee rivalry with, maybe or something. If you want to say anything.
Nah,
to
we have a bit of a grudge against Benny's boys.
Everybody does.
Yeah, everybody does. Yeah, they got a couple of lucky rounds last time we played them. They shouldn't have gone away with Thunder Orcas.
Currently
Man,
second place.
Benny's, they're really? Are they really?
Mm-hmm. They're second place.
Are they? Well, not for long. Not for long.
Not for long.
Amazing. Thank you so much for this interview, by the way, Yabaku. It was amazing to have you here. I would like to go ahead and thank our production manager and observer today. Of course, it was Kaboom, also known as Ben. Amazing. Thank you so much for doing all of that. Wouldn't be possible without you. I would also like to thank Shiva, of course, the main man, Shiva. I'd love to thank him. And obviously, I'd like to thank Vodka or Whiskey. Because amazing caster, so he is. I would love to working with him in the future, so I do. So thank you so much, Whiskey.
Hey, I really appreciate you guys having me here. It's fun to be Mr. International, jump across the pond and watch some European gameplay. I look forward to a lot more casting with you, sir.
Of course, thank you so much. Of course, that's us at Nebula League. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck and have a good night.